This video is presented by the Dialysis Clinic Incorporated in the Kentucky region. We offer in-center hemodialysis, home hemodialysis, and peritoneal dialysis.
So if you choose to do peritoneal dialysis, let's talk a little bit about how this works. You are in control of what you do. So in order to learn this, you do have to come to the in-center clinic and or to where we have our clinics. And you do train on this, and we train you every day for a while. You practice, you learn things like in a classroom. It's very easy. Most people come in and are very afraid. They're afraid they can't do this. We've trained lots of people, and there's very seldom do we ever have anyone that cannot do this. Then when you are confident and competent, then you can go home and you can do your dialysis at home.
So let's talk about some of the advantages of peritoneal dialysis. Studies have shown that patients that do peritoneal dialysis tend to feel better. They tend to have more energy. Studies have also shown that peritoneal dialysis is easier on the heart. It's a slower dialysis, so it's a lot easier on the heart. It also uses a filter, a natural filter inside your body rather than a man-made filter, which is easier on your body. Some of the other advantages would be that you can do this on your own schedule. You know, you dialyze when you want to. Most people choose to dialyze during the night while they're sleeping, so it frees their days up. They can continue to work or, travel or go on about their life. Now, some of the disadvantages, would be that you do have to do it 7 nights a week. Some patients don't want to have to do dialysis, every single night. So that's kind of a disadvantage for some people. Also, risk of infection. We really worry about infection, and we focus on training our patients to be safe, the hand washing, the cleanliness to prevent infection. We also require that the patient have a caregiver that can help them if need be. So those are some of the disadvantages that would go along with peritoneal dialysis.
My nephrologist talked to me about the differences between hemo and peritoneal, and I just decided to go with the peritoneal. It just sounded much more a better solution. My biggest fear was just the kidney disease and knowing that I was going to have to go on dialysis.
I was a little leery about trying to learn it. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to, but after training with my nurse for a couple weeks, and she'd give us printouts on what we need to do, I went with my printouts, and after a little bit, I was able to go and do it on my own without even looking at the paper.
I didn't feel no different. Only way I know, because I got this in my side now, but I can't lift like I used to. But other than that, I still got all the energy and stuff like I normally do. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning, get ready to get up, go to work and stuff.
I still stay pretty active and pretty busy. I camp for 3 or 4 months in the summer, do my dialysis in my camper, get up in the morning, pack lunch. Me and my husband go out on the pontoon, fish all day, and do a lot of activities while I'm camping. I went on a 7-day cruise, and what's wonderful about that, my days were mine. I did my dialysis at night in my cabin and had my whole day to enjoy. I had my solutions shipped down before I went, and I just carried my machine on the plane, and it was put in overhead, and there's no cost to take your machine with you on the airplane. And so when I got in my cabin, it was sanitizing was my biggest issue, you know.
Yeah, I still do all my lawn work. I go out and mow my yard, work in my garden, do my art, my crafts. So my activities hasn't changed at all.
We think the team is incredibly important because we want to be with our patients every step of the way. That starts with chronic kidney disease education. It goes through with the kidney doctor, the nurses, the social worker, the dietitian. We think it takes all of us to truly support that patient and give them what they need to be successful as PD patients. As the chronic kidney disease educator, my role is to educate and empower patients to make the best decisions to fit their lifestyle and their needs.
As your renal dietitian, I'm going to be assessing your nutritional needs based on your lab work, your medical conditions, as well as your chronic kidney disease. Then I'm going to devise a meal plan for you based on your food preferences and those conditions so that you can maintain the optimal nutritional status. With peritoneal dialysis, the diet is more liberal because you're dialyzing more frequently. With hemodialysis, you typically dialyze 3 days a week versus peritoneal daily. There are some increased protein needs for peritoneal dialysis because of the protein loss. But with your meal plan that we devise, then we are going to be able to maintain a good nutritional status. And I assure you, we are going to devise a meal plan so that you know exactly what you can eat.
The social worker does a lot of different things. One thing, when someone is told that they have kidney failure, they can be overwhelmed, they can have a lot of emotion. Sometimes people get depressed or anxious. The social worker is there to really help them work through those feelings and adjust their lifestyle to this new reality. The other thing that social workers end up doing a lot are real kinds, nuts and bolts kinds of things. Helping people with financial worries, helping people with insurance, making sure that they have what they need to pay for dialysis. So we help the whole person.
If anybody has the option of doing peritoneal dialysis, I would definitely say go for it.
Oh yes, yes, this by far would be the one I would choose.
Yes, they could do it. I would best to do it at home. You'd be more comfortable and everything, and you have plenty of time to do it and learn how to do it the right way. You'd be more comfortable doing it at home.
We hope that this video has been a benefit to you and has given you the information needed to better understand peritoneal dialysis. Dialysis Clinic Incorporated is a nonprofit service organization, and our mission is that the care of the patient is the reason for our existence.